another doubled chain. So let's see. The Marshall is really fighting right now.
Here's the first trash can. And the second one. And maybe a third one if he pulled it off fast enough, but he's struggling. Here's the T-spin.
I think we just had a connection issue with OBS. I'm not sure if you guys can still hear us.
Wir müssen warten, bis das hier wieder auftaucht. Dann haben wir es ja abgab. Also kann das Ich glaube, das ist auch eine...
Oh, and Marshall was kicked out here. We're now back to 2-2. I hope you guys can see this because we're having some issues with the network right now.
Weil wir nehmen das ja auch auf.
Yeah, we're also recording this, so if you're seeing this later, at least that you can see.
So long story short, we have a disconnect from the stream right now, I think, and we are trying to manage to fix this one, but we have it on recording, so for you to enjoy.
All right. So Avon is currently getting covered again in garbage. Okay, connection is back from what I can see. Marshall is trying to very quickly build up his stack again. And another back-to-back. Avon is very far at the top. Can he do it? Avon got a 3-chain and a 5-chain. Oh, that is gonna hurt. Marshall is now all the way at the top and Avon has almost a clean stack, and that is probably the end of Marshall. He's out there. And with that, Avon is at 3 and he has won. That was a very, very close match.
Very close match.
Okay, so we have our next match coming now, which is Pico and Liedroll.
Okay, so we had a disconnect and we are online again, and
it's back now. Yeah,
we have a 76 seconds delay. So if you are writing a message and we won't answer for like 2 minutes or stuff, do not worry. We have a very strong delay right now.
Yeah,
but you will see the full event right now live.
So, wer sich eine Pizza bestellen will, vorne eintragen, bitte. 10 Minuten. Dann stelle ich für die.
Yes, chat. If you guys want a pizza, please order.
Yeah. We have 10 minutes. Please go to Sunblade.
Yeah. He's taking care of the order, and then you can come here and pick up your pizza. Can we also order pizza? So yeah, I guess we need to order one at some point.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we don't get one.
You can take a short break.
Yeah. Okay. Then we'll have a short break, everyone, and we'll be back in a short moment.
Ja, wir nehmen gar nicht mehr auf.
Noch Platz für die Zeit für die
Ja, erkläre ich dann gleich, dass ein paar Spiele schon gespielt wurden. So, hello everyone. Can you hear us? I hope so. We've just been informed there's been quite a few matches happen in the background because otherwise this stream would have probably taken much too long. So a lot of matches have now been played, and we are now actually going to the winners final. So it's a semi-final pretty much, and it is between Hiku and Litrol. So we are probably Litrol is So Litrol is playing Tetris still. So we are now looking at Puyo versus Tetris, and Hiku, of course, on a very high level, but Litrol showed that what he can do in the previous match. So we are going to see how this translates into this winner's final.
I'm impressed. Litrol did another start than he used to do, and there is some very strange trash at Hiku place that he actually cleared.
Yeah.
I think this was a nice pull-off, maybe.
Yeah, double T-spin on Litrol's side. But a lot of garbage from Hiku. That's really damaging.
Very strong combo.
Yeah, Hiku just has a huge amount of damage that he can send over.
There's the one again. Yeah, he is doing the one opening again, but this time with the other pattern.
Yeah, what an interesting opener. It's super cool.
He's struggling.
That looks like he had to stop the opener. And still even more damage coming from Hiku. This is just a huge amount of garbage coming.
Alright, so now he's still back. Although he is facing this aggressive playstyle, and he's still coming out of it. And I think he's getting down easier than most other Tetris players in these kind of situations.
Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, Hiku actually seems to have a bit of problem with his garbage right now, but he's now triggering a chain. Is it more? No, it's only a double. So it seems like he is going to have some issues, but it's only doubles that he's managing to trigger here. He's not getting his big chain, so if Litrol can keep up the pressure, he will probably manage to get Hiku out.
But he is still doing it. Litrol is doing a nice performance against this. It's way slower than Normus, but also very effective.
Okay, Hiku sent over a lot of garbage again to Litrol, and Litrol is setting up a triple T-spin, but on that height that is super risky, and it was not possible. If that would have worked, that would have been amazing.
Yeah. Right, so here
and he's going for a perfect here, and that actually looks like he can do it. He did it! Perfect here. That is a lot of damage going over to Hiku.
Now feel the hurt.
Yeah, and he is now currently probably not going to be able to trigger his chain at the bottom. Let's see if he can clear it up a little bit. That's only a double. But he is fighting his way up. That was a very strong start from Litrol. This might be actually enough for, but the chain from Hiku is now starting. And he pushed Litrol all the way up to the upper thirds. This is going to be difficult, but he has a lot of eyepieces, and he can probably do a nice combo here. Yeah, Hiku is covered in garbage right now. Let's see if he can still save this. It's going to be difficult, but maybe he can. A double. Oh. Litrol is really cleaning up what he has. Hiku has much more problems doing that. Yeah, he's playing the chain, going a 4 chain. But that is not nearly as much as he wanted.
He's playing for one T-spin after another T-spin, and he is doing it on a very, very safe strategy. I think it's always like the same pattern. He's building down T-spin, building down T-spin, another T-spin, and always on the safe side.
Yeah. Again here T-spin, but he's slowly getting to the point where any more damage is going to kick him out. So this is going to be difficult to save. What's coming right now is probably too much. Yes, that is too much.
Way too much.
So, first set goes to Hiku.
We're here for the next round, and it's
again, the interesting setup that Litrol has, building up a single T-spin and then building up a doubled T-spin. It's really, it's such a strange setup, but it really works well. Sending off a lot of garbage over to Hiku straight at the beginning, which is exactly what you want to do against a Puyo player. Oh, and this is a lot. That is a 7 double at the end. That is gonna take him out. I don't see him coming out of that. That was just much too much. That was you can see Hiku smiling. That was a huge chain that he managed to pull off there.
You can be prepared for a lot of things, but if you are not prepared for a 7 combo from the Puyo player, you're doomed.
Yeah, there's not much you can do at that point. And this is a double triple followed by another triple being
Yeah,
set
there's
up
another
here.
one. There's another one coming.
And Hiku has built all the way up to the top. That's interesting. I guess he's getting used to the garbage. He's trying to build high because the garbage always gets split on all of the lanes in Puyo. And if you set the trigger for your chain higher, you can actually work with the garbage. So that's probably what Hiku was just doing. But it still looks pretty bad for him right now. This does not look like he's getting out of this. That is not happening. No, Leafball got a point.
Not bad. Detroit really did it.
Yeah.
Then I have to excuse myself because I was thinking the other way around, but now it's clarification. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that if it's like here are the blocks, they are dropping here.
No, that is just I think it's random. I'm not 100% sure. But,
Yeah, okay, this is obvious. All right, I was mistaken. I'm sorry.
No problem.
So we have a message from a new member here.
Yeah.
Mixed versus tournaments are wild in PPT too.
Yeah, that is true. It's a pretty wild mode, but it's also a lot of fun because you have to get used to playing so many different playstyles. Oh god, that was a huge combo again from Hiku. Kicking out lead troll again, so we're now at 2-1. Hiku currently with an advantage set of 1. Let's see how this progresses. If Hiku can make his lead even stronger by going to 2-0, or if lead troll can actually pull back.
I think I'm getting flashbacks from the last United because the last time another win for Hiku, of course.
Yeah, Hiku now at 2-0 against lead troll. Very strong play again. Huge chains are actually coming. This was it's very difficult as Tetris player to counter those. But yeah, flashback-wise, I think Leafball and Hiku also played last time, right? Yeah, I seem to remember there was a match. But I'm pretty certain that Leafball is stronger this time. He has much more interesting openers, but at the same time he was playing Puyo, so I can't really compare it directly.
It's been so long, but what I know is that...
Oh, that is a perfect clear, randomly in the middle. So that was super lucky. And followed up by a double T-spin. But Hiku was somehow able to block quite a lot of that. Wasn't nearly as powerful as it is against Tetris player. Oh, and another perfect clear! Wow! That was insane! Wow! That was very impressive.
Who is this guy? What a wild card!
Two perfect clears in a single game, and not as an opener. That is really unique. And Hiku got lucky at the beginning. Also got an all clear.
It's another all clear. He did not do the all clear.
Yeah,
full clear. He had a full clear in the pocket, but he did not pull it off.
Wow. Okay, that is a lot. Okay, Hiku really pushed a lot over to lead roll just then. And I think there was another all clear that we had, right? Did I see that correctly?
It's in the beginning he had a fluke here.
That was just too much. Oh man. That was hard to beat.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. It's a nice performance by both of them.
Yeah.
Even if it does not really seem so.
This looks like maybe a no. I thought Leadroll was going for perfect clear, but it looked strange. So no, it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a 4 combo from Hiku. Leadroll trying to somehow keep up.
Yeah. Maybe there are some messages that you cannot clean up in this world.
That is a lot coming. That's too much. So we're now at a match point in the winner's final. If Hiku takes this, he goes to the grand final. where he will play against the winner of the loser bracket.
But this one is a full clear. Now
Perfect
he's
clear again from
perfect.
Litro.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's blocking a lot of things for Hiku. Let's see if he can work with it. He's trying to fix it. Yes, he managed to get a bit of a chain going.
It's a
Oh, that is actually quite a big chain. That's a 6 chain.
That is
Yeah, and
where
that
did
is
this come
it.
from?
Hiku got the damage of a perfect clear, and still he managed to pull off that off with a 6 chain. Absolutely amazing.
The double full clear did pay off, but
Yeah.
it's still the same. If you let the Puyo player too much time,
Yeah.
they outcombo you.
But I would say that was probably the match of the game with a double perfect clear. That's not something you see often. So that was, even if Litro got kicked out here, that was still a very cool game to see.
Definitely.
Yeah. So
All right,
yeah, so let's see how everything else is going. Anyone written some stuff? So yeah, people have ordered pizza. That's good. 1 salami pepperoni, please. Yeah, Coco combo, exactly. So yeah, in case people hadn't seen it yet, I showed it before. We have here our Tetris waffles, OPs, and I don't know, S or Z, however you want to hold it. LPs. These are the snacks that have been prepared this morning, just because we wanted to get in the mood for the tournament. And yeah, currently people are setting up the next match. I'm not 100% sure what the next one is. We actually we need to see quickly what the next matches are. I'll just quickly have a look over here.
Something to enjoy.
So I think Nonus and Avon are currently playing, but it is not on stream. They're currently playing it. And after that, whoever wins that match will play again against Eliva. That will be the loser semi-final. And yeah, we will then see how that continues on.
We are pretty late in the evening,
Yeah.
and we have another tournament in the pipeline. We are playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe after this tournament, and there's already some preparations for it. So I think it's more convenient for us if we have them play simultaneously, but not everyone after each other.
Yeah, we need to push it along a little bit, because otherwise we're going to be playing here until 9 in the evening, and I'm not sure when the tournament's supposed to start, but I think they're already late. I mean, we were late starting as well, so I guess it kind of pushes everything back. There were some technical issues, but if Mario Kart would have been earlier, they would have had the technical issues, so in the end, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so looking into the audience, we have quite a few purple and turquoise shirts. All of the Tetris players, they're all getting ready to also look at the final matches we have here.
Yeah,
I think we now have the result here.
getting closer and closer.
Nonus and Avon?
No, they are not done yet.
Okay, they're currently still playing. So at the moment, we don't have a match we can actually put on the stream, right?
Not yet. No.
Not yet. Okay. So we need to wait a moment.
Will play Eleva on stream.
Okay. Yeah, but I think we have. How many matches are we still going to have? The next ones are going to be
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I hope 3, maybe 4.
Yeah.
But
yeah. So there are going to be 3 more matches which we're going to have, and I think and I think we also have something extra. I'm looking over at Yoshi regarding something.
das ist noch nicht fertig. Die spielen noch. Das haben wir gerade gesagt.
Currently, so yeah, currently we're waiting for the match Nonus versus Avon. Just see who gets there. Okay, so probably we're gonna need we'll need to do the streaming setup again, where we use the spectator mode, because we have again 2 players who play handheld. I don't understand them either, but yeah, they want to play that way. So yeah.
So there is already some preparations for the next tournament. So if you see people walking around us here in the back and the front, this is the organization team, so don't be disturbed.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So what I was saying, it's in the evening. It's 6 o'clock where we are living right now in Germany. GMT +2. Yeah, I've looked it up, and we are getting more.
Good work on Wikipedia.
And we're getting more viewers by the time. So thanks for everyone who is tuning in.
Yes, thank you very much. If, as we mentioned before, if you have any questions or comments, we do read the chat now and again. So if you want to throw something in, we can respond to it. At the moment, the setup is still running, so this would be the ideal time, really.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll tell you guys what the next match is going to be in a short moment. Otherwise, I also know Baby Yoshi prepared something for us. Yeah, you don't know about it yet.
Oh, okay.
So I'll just quickly get it. So,
Was sagt er nochmal?
push these.
Yeah. Oh. What does he say again? He says P, right? P. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, du bist ein Schatz. Beep, 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 beep. Awesome. Great. Oh, here's another one.
So partner look. So it really suits the suit, right?
It does.
Yeah, it's awesome. So there we are. So these are also some of the winning items for the people. I hope they don't mind that we are now using them, but I really want to use them here for the stream. I think they're very very good looking, and yeah, this is how we're going to bridge the time. So I hope you enjoy watching the ears flutter back and forth. This is how we bridge technical difficulties.
One thing we could actually talk about is that there are different ways to play.
You mean after we've done this, we now need to talk about the serious topics? No.
There are different ways to play the game with controllers, and we have Hiku, who plays.
So if you want to take a photo.
Let me tell you this one. There are way too many people in the hall. Yeah?
So
okay.
Yeah.
Good. And what was I about to say? Yeah,
you're talking about how it can be played. So there's like a lot of people with other games that like to use like the Pro controller. That's actually very uncommon in Tetris, mainly because the Joy-Cons are actually ideal. Because the last thing you want to do is push a diagonal press on the controller, and on the Joy-Cons, if you remember what they look like, they have the single buttons. So it's pretty much impossible to push a diagonal. So a lot of people use that with the grip. You have it here?
No. That would have been great.
I don't think we have a Switch lying around here to show. But yeah, most of them use the grip controller for playing. But some of them really prefer playing on handheld, which also really has the Joy-Con controllers. But I mean, they can sit on the a lot of people, if they play it more in handheld, I don't know if they're bored at work and play some Tetris there, they probably are more used to playing in handheld mode, and that's how we have some players here who really prefer it that way.
That's
so
right.
Yeah, that's why we need to we need to accommodate that, because if they then have to play on a screen with the Joy-Cons, it's different for them. They are used to the smaller screen, seeing seeing the other side, the other player more easily. And if you then switch to a big screen, it's quite different, and it's just fair to allow them to do that in the tournament setting. They have the downside then that they have to be in an online match, which might give some delay, but they prefer it still.
Yeah. And that was very that was very excursional, of course. But what I was trying to
Yeah. Yeah, carbuncle fight. Yeah, exactly.
What I was trying to refer to is that there are also very unconventional ways to play this game, and there's Hiku who plays with a keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably also, I mean, a lot of people who might play like Tetrio or some of the other Tetris games on the PC, I mean, they're probably used to playing with a keyboard. And they then get a special adapter to use the same keyboard on the consoles.
Oh
So-
no, I've
What? No. Did you break the ear?
yeah.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no. That gives me an advantage.
You foe.
Damn it. Oh no.
Yeah, it's,
It looks damaged. We'll need to check it. We might be able to fix it.
yeah. Okay. I
Yeah.
think,
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
loose. It's loose. I think it's loose. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is sponsored by Baby Yoshi, by the way. She got it from Japan. Yeah, some cool Puyo merch that's out there, and yeah, we are able to provide these to the winners of the tournament. One of them with a broken ear, so that's probably not for the first place.
Maybe. It's fixed, I guess. It's working again.
Okay, there's probably a hole somewhere, and you're now holding the hole.
I think,
maybe?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because it's pumping up step by step, but then if you press for too long, it's deflating.
Okay.
Sadly.
Oh well, happens. Oh, and you kicked the camera again.
Yeah. But my foot is rearranged.
Very good.
I have way too big feet.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right. So this is the first time we are
yeah.
taking a break like this.
Yeah.
Last time we've been here, I think we are set through 8 hours, and we had like 3 hours of break time.
Yeah. One of the organizers just walked by and loved the hats. Yeah. Yeah. So we are currently still waiting for one of the matches to end. I believe it's one with Nonos, so it's probably going to take a while. Nonos and Avon, I believe it was. So yeah, let's see. Let's hope that this goes a little bit quicker. Yeah. Because otherwise we have to stall even further. I don't know what else can we do.
Yeah, what else can we do?
I mean, I can perhaps talk again shortly about the PuyoPuyo Tetris Germany community. If you guys are interested in either Puyo or Tetris, we are a German community of German players, Swiss players, and Austrian players. Anyone can join if they're interested. We have a Discord server where you will also get the information for when we have these network parties. They're typically organized by United LAN, which is the channel you are currently on Twitch. And yeah, this is typically where we meet once a year, where we can do this tournament. We also have the NCon and the NWARP, which are also two other network parties per year, and that's also typically where this community meets up. So we have these 3 times where we meet up in a year. Otherwise, we also sometimes have interactions with either PuyoGB or BioN, which is PuyoGB is Great Britain, the Puyo community, and then we have BioN, which is the French community, which is also where Hiku and Avon are from. So yeah, if anyone is interested, you can join that community. And yeah, especially these matches here in Meschede in Germany are always a lot of fun, and this is where a lot of Tetris matches are then played. And typically we also have some side tournaments which are then with classic Tetris. So if you are into that sort of thing, we have quite a few players who do that as well. So yeah, if you're interested, please have a look.
Can you push each other's ears? Well,
can you push each other's ears? Isn't that kind of, I don't know, that seems kind of wrong. I don't know. And this is the one that's broken. Oh no, it works.
No,
that's fine.
I think this is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
So,
United LAN. This is the event we are on. We already had some tournaments, and we have another tournament in the pipeline. It's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And every information regarding everything, I'm pretty certain that they are all in the description.
Yes. I'm pretty sure there's like a streaming schedule somewhere. If not, if you go to the United LAN website, there is a schedule. I am pretty sure we have completely screwed the schedule. It might be that at 6 o'clock the Mario Kart tournament was supposed to start. Well, we screwed that up. So yeah, let's see when that actually starts. But you can be pretty sure that after the Tetris tournament, Tetris Puyo tournament here is done, that shortly after that the Mario Kart tournament will begin. So if you are interested in that, please hang around. I'm sure they will also be happy if you stay and watch.
Okay, and now you have to smile.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah. So now we have to do some selfies here for Redgomor. I guess he wants to show how ridiculous we look here.
Of course.
I mean, not just do we get like stupid suits and stuff like that. We also get this stuff. If we find something more to put on, like a beard or something like that, it just gets even more ridiculous.
It is.
Yeah.
Let's see where our travel goes.
Yeah, exactly. We can find a poncho and something like that as well. A Mexican hat on top of this.
Oh no.
Yeah, just keep going.
Just keep going. If you're here and you have something to set up on our heads, feel free to.
Yeah, if you are here, please just bring it. We'll wear it. We don't care. Okay, it seems like the match is over. We just heard a lot of clapping. I'm pretty sure that that was the match we're waiting for. So we will see in a second. Okay. Oh, okay. Avon is out apparently.
Wow, Nonos won.
So that means Nonos got through. That means Nonos is now going to play against Eliva. Oh, and the reason it went so long was it was a 3-2 sets. So yeah, that was a very close match. Maybe we can quickly also show the score table while this is being set up. So we'll switch over to that right now. Here you can see the current table. You can see at the bottom we had Eliva versus Giant and Nonos versus Avon. Eliva and Nonos both won, so that is going to be the next match we're going to look at. Whoever wins that one will fight against Leadhall. And that, I believe, whoever wins that returns then against for the finals. Right? Yeah, good. Yeah, so yeah, so now we're waiting for Eliva and Nonos. Both of them play handheld, so we're going to have to do the internet game setup again, which of course takes a moment. And yeah, I also saw in the chat someone asked, I think Master Bell asked, how you can sign up for the next tournament. If you are here at the United LAN, you can just go on to, you can pretty much just sign up. I'm a little bit, I just noticed I'm showing the wrong thing. I want to go back to this. So, yeah, so if you guys join this this LAN party and you come here, you can then just sign up for the tournament. It doesn't cost anything or anything like that. There are prizes. So yeah, if you want to win these amazing hats, which are of course the best prize ever, you can join and you can go home wearing one of these, which of course everyone wants to do.
But they are only us.
Yeah,
right now.
At the moment, they are ours. You have to win to get them. So
you can alternatively come to the United LAN yourself and attend on the tournaments.
Yeah,
there's still way more than enough room for new players.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, I see the players are already on the table. I guess they're now setting up the multiplayer part.
Oh, and also, if you're going to argue that this is too far away from your homestead, Piku traveled like somewhat.
Yeah, he's from Toulouse, isn't he? Like in the south of France.
Yes.
So yeah, Hiku and Avon, I think they said they traveled like 20 hours or something. I don't know, like a ridiculous amount of time. So yeah, I mean, it was probably only 10 hours, but the German train system screwed them. Yeah, they really put in a lot of effort to be here. So yeah, if anyone else wants to join, like from also from the French community, anyone else, or for example, the English community, everyone here is welcome. And yeah, if you want to like advertise your community as well, we're open to that because we're always happy when we have like these cross promotions between the groups. I mean, PuyoGB invited me just before Corona happened to join them in Ireland to do the commentary of their Puyo tournament, Puyo swap tournament. And yeah, it was awesome. So I'm always really happy to interact with other people from the community, and it's always nice to have other players that you don't know and you don't know how to prepare to play against them. So yeah, if you're interested, please have a look at the United LAN website and see when the next tournament is, which will be next year at about the same time. It will be announced sometime there, I'm sure on their Twitter or in their Discord. Yeah. So that would probably be the best place to look out for the next time.
Also, if you are not so good at tournaments, there are also very different other events that take place, like grilling and poker and what else is it?
I mean, we also have like, let's say, side things where we play like yeah, Family Feud. We have like a tournament in German Familienduell, so Family Feud. And that was actually really fun. I joined even though I did not expect to do anything. And in the end, my team, we actually got the gold medal. So it doesn't mean you need to have skill. It was pure luck. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. And we have here someone who's very passionate about that. He organized the whole thing. He does the questionnaires beforehand where he asks 100 people and prepares the questions, and then he does the whole moderation. It's really awesome.
Just 1 second. Yeah, because this is very important. Because last time when we were streaming, I've missed the message, and I don't know how. Oho, hallo Niki.
Okay.
Dieses Mal habe ich es gesehen. So.
Okay. Okay. So last time you got in trouble because you missed someone.
Yeah.
When they chatted to us. Oh no.
It's actually funny because I've seen every message, but I did not see from Exporenter. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, this is his first chat message, so he couldn't have said it last time.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh, she.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that. Okay.
She's not here today, but
Okay.
in my heart, she's here.
Okay. Good. So we are now setting up the match. I see already the lobby is there. Eliva is in. Okay, Nonus has VNG's switch, it looks like. They are switching the place. And now it is the wrong way around for us. Why are you guys switching? Jetzt sind die falsch. Ah, nee, jetzt passt. Okay, wonderful. So now on the left-hand side, we have Eliva. On the right-hand side, we have Nonus. And it is going to be Tetris versus Tetris. Two players, very, very fast players. So this is going to be a very intense battle. And whoever wins this goes on to the losers final, I believe, or losers semi-final.
Losers final.
Losers final. Okay.
Losers final between Nonus and Eliva, both Tetris players, as we've seen previously.
Triple and a double from Nonus.
Very fast and very clean.
Eliva digging her way down. Already also with T-spins and Tetris. Both of them at about the same level right now. Tetris from Eliva. Nonus is digging his way down, cleaning up his stack with an S-spin, but he's kind of fighting to get down.
He's already prepared a T-spin beforehand.
I have the feeling that Eliva is slightly ahead. She is certainly getting more out of the garbage stack than Nonus. Nonus is kind of fighting with it.
Yeah, actually, I think that Nonus is playing very defensive right now.
Yeah, at the moment he has to, because he was really being pushed up a lot. He's now getting to the point where he can do a lot of T-spin doubles, and a Tetris followed by it, so that's going to hurt
Now
Eliva.
he's switching back.
That was what he needed.
Got the yeah.
Wow, just the point difference is double for Nonus. So that was a lot. The triple T-spins give you so much points.
They do.
Yeah. So that's just a very difficult technique to do.
Even and then opener.
Yeah, that looks like it from Nonus. That was a triple. The Eliva is quite high up now. Just now cancelled the double T-spin from Nonus. And Eliva is now digging her way back down the stack. Nonus is now at about the same height, but has a double T-spin ready.
I'm dying.
You're dying.
Yeah, I don't know. Alright.
Is the head too much?
Yeah.
We can take the head at the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
So, okay, so Nonus is being pushed up a lot, but he is still able to do a lot of... Oh, Eliva needs an eyepiece, there it is, and she was able to save herself. That was very, very close.
He's Nonus, this is not the first time, I've seen it a few times. He's delaying his T-spin combos and instead just clearing.
Yeah. Ooh, and Eliva is being pushed up almost out of bounds. Nonus a slight advantage right now. Looking for a T-spin setup. He was able to find one. Eliva countered, no garbage this time. And Eliva has a Tetris ready, but that is a bad positioning for that S-piece. That was probably not planned. Oh, Nonus has an advantage right now. He is in the middle, has a lot of space, can do double T-spin. Eliva has nothing to counter it. She keeps pushing up higher and higher, and she's fighting up at the top, but she was not able to save herself there. 2 points to Nonus.
Nonus is very strong, and this is the first match this Nonus is playing against a Tetris player that we see.
I'm thinking. No, I think he played Tetris against someone else as well, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to check the brackets. I mean, I can quickly check. Nonus? That was playing against a Giant. And Dark Lord, who both plays Tetris, I believe. And then he played against Avon, which was Puyo. So he played both already.
He played most of the time versus Puyo in this tournament, but only a few against him. So yeah. I think we've missed the part where he played versus Giant. But it's interesting to see how he is performing against each.
Yeah. So yeah, this time Nonos seems to be having some trouble. That's going to be difficult to save this. Yeah, Eliva pulls back. She's now at 1 point. Nonos has 2. Is she going to be able to get this set? Or is Nonos going to win this next round as well?
Some very fast drops here from Eliva.
Yeah. She's really playing on a high speed.
Fast.
Nonos is doing like more technical stuff with the T-spins and everything. Eliva is just extremely fast.
Yeah. It's pretty fast, but Nonos is not taking any of these.
Yeah. A lot of damage, but Eliva is able to clean up the stacks here, and the garbage is exactly right for her. So now she can do a double T-spin and a Tetris, send it over to Nonos, and he is actually able to counter it. Both at about the same level now, Nonos slightly higher.
He's doing some preparations here. I think this was a misdrop, maybe not. But his preparations are for very special Tetrises, I think.
Okay, so Nonos was now able to get all the way down from his garbage. This looks really good. Eliva is now certainly behind.
Another T-spin.
He's able to clean this up.
T-spin after T-spin.
Oh, a nice combo here from Eliva. That was a 5 combo.
Another T-spin. A nice S-spin into the hole with another T-spin. Now he has a free white on the right side.
Okay, that is... Oh, wow, that is an interesting setup. Wow. Okay, first set goes to Nonos with a very interesting free white, which he kind of converted into a triple T-spin setup.
Yeah. What a man of culture.
Yeah. Man, that was crazy.
Oh,
so, someone... Okay, they already have. Perfect. So, next round.
Almost looked like a freeze.
Sometimes it takes a moment. Nintendo Online, you know.
Ah, yeah.
So, that was from Eliva. Nonos had his triple setup. That has certainly pushed her up quite a bit. Just cleaning up the stack about the same level now.
I can't really see. It's that they are switching between Tetrises and T-spin setups, so it's not really easy to commentate on what's the next thing to say.
Oh, a bad misdrop from Eliva there. That will probably cost her this because she cannot counter that now.
Very sad.
So yeah, that was sad. Bad misdrop at the end. Because they're both sending over so much garbage at the same time, they're just cancelling out all the time. It's really difficult to keep up with it. I mean, we can just say it, but at the same time, it's better to try to get the general overview of who is ahead. So yeah, at the moment again, it's about the same level. Eliva pulls ahead with a Tetris, and Nonos was not able to cancel it. He now has quite a bit of garbage under him. Eliva can just work with her clean stack and send over a lot of garbage at once.
But it's not fast enough, at least in my opinion, because Nonos is working with it really nice, but now he is struggling too.
Yeah, Eliva just had a bad misdrop. That means she now needs to get through her own garbage and another misdrop. That's not good.
That's sad.
That's probably gonna be too much to save. Oh, that was close. That was a bad round for her.
The intervals where Nonos is in a defensive positions are very small. They are very small time frames, but you have to take the advantage when he is at it. And he's getting out of his way too fast. Also, another back-to-back from him with another T-spin.
Yeah.
He's able to
misdrop again.
Pretty good. Hello?
A 3-hole misdrop. That's cost the pretty much a Tetris to fix this. Yeah, that's an piece that she could have used better, but she's out of it again. She cannot send over Tetris again. They're now again about at the same level. Double T-spin from Nonos, and his stack is open for Tetris, but on the left, the stack looks pretty unclean. Again, a double T-spin. He somehow manages to pull those out of thin air.
Now he has a misclock. A small time frame where he's weak.
Elba is now starting to dig down. Double T-spin, trying to clean this up. Yeah, I have the feeling Nonos is having a bit of trouble catching up here. Elba is actually, I have the feeling, doing better. Because that's also the thing, with a double T-spin, yes, you're able to do more damage with less, but if you're high up, you also want to stack down. So if you can stack down with a Tetris, it's actually advantageous if you can do it, of course. And if Elba has options for Tetris to get down, she is cleaning up her stack much more and can survive more damage from Nonos.
And this is sometimes costing Elba the game.
Yeah. So now here we have again 2 Tetrises. Elba is back down in the middle. Nonos is doing a lot of double T-spins, but it keeps him up high. So it's really a fight between them.
It's hard to crack him.
Oh, that looks bad. Elba is out there. So second set goes to Nonos. So
Second set to Nonos.
So this could be then match point for Nonos if he can pull this off.
Elba, this is your time. You have to win 3 times in a row to get back on track.
This is her last chance to do that. This is the last chance because if you're out of this loser bracket, there's no coming back.
It's already pretty high. Nonos is already also pretty high, and he has a lot of Tetris in the back. Very favorable.
It's becoming very close at the top. So much damage coming from Nonos, just insane amounts. Elba was really doing well at the top, cleaning up her garbage, but she just couldn't keep up.
Nonos starting with the perfect here.
The amount of damage here. Oh, and perfect here again. That was so. And perfect here, as I said before, is really painful for a Tetris player because it is really half the screen of garbage. And it's only 10 pieces you have to place for it, so it's really not expensive from a pieces standpoint. At the moment, Nonos actually looks pretty high up. And I said that, and he's already cleaned it up again, so I'm already behind.
That was a nice T-spin.
Wow. Saved again. So this means this is match point for Nonos.
Yes. One more win for Nonos to get out of this game as a victor.
Yes.
Starting with the T-spin,
and cancelled out. There comes a double. Liva was not able to cancel it. And another double. That was cancelled. And another double T-spin cancelled again. At the moment, it's purely just cancelling what's coming, and she was not able to cancel there. This means the Tetris now over to Nonos.
Yeah, she had to abandon the T-spin for a counter.
Yeah.
For cancel.
And Elba is pushing down a lot right now. But it's really a question who can profit the most off of this. Elba again with the Tetris. Nonos setting up a double T-spin already, and there it is. Nothing to counter it from Elba.
She's having troubles getting down. It's
oh, and a bad misdrop there. She just closed up her well. This will probably be it. I don't see her coming out of this.
Go for the last T, but there's no T joining in.
Maybe just another bad drop there, and that was it. Nonos is through. He is in the winner finals. Loser finals, sorry. So that means Nonos moves on to the next match straight away against Litro.
We've got rid of our heads.
Yeah, we needed to cool down a bit. It is really warm here. It is summer.
I've activated this one. This is helping a lot, actually. You can turn it a bit.
And then I can set it to rotate, and then it's even better.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why are you
High-tech.
saying this now?
Yeah, you didn't ask.
3 hours in! Come on.
I didn't know it was on. In this suit, I don't feel anything. So, yeah. So, yeah, this match is going to be Litrol versus Nonos. Litrol, who had switched to Tetris, so I guess it's going to be a Tetris match. Unless Litrol wants to switch. We don't know until they start.
We'll see in a few seconds.
Let's see how this goes. So these are the last 2 matches we're going to see. There's going to be Litrol versus Nonos, and whoever wins this match is going to then go on to the grand finals versus Hiku. So 100% we have a Puyo match in the finals. And yeah, then if Litrol sticks to Tetris, it's going to be a Puyo versus Tetris match in the finals.
Huh.
And
Like last year.
Hiku Nonos we already had, if you remember. We had that match previously, and Hiku won 3-1 against Nonos. Okay, we're seeing some spam here going on between the characters, like you will not win. Yeah. So, and we're switching over to the game now. On the left-hand side, we have Litrol. On the right-hand side, we have Nos. And we'll see how it goes. So, both of them stuck with Tetris. With Nonos, I'm not surprised, but with Litrol, I am slightly surprised that he's now...
Oh, that was a very fast triple T-spin into a double T-spin. Wow. Faster than Litrol. It's like he's showing off. Like,
Litrol has set up a triple, and that has cancelled out what has just come. And a double again cancelled out.
It's a T-spin fight.
Yeah, this is just purely everyone setting up the best T-spin setups they have and just sending over garbage. But Nonos looks like he has a high advantage right now, and he kicks out Litrol.
Oh, beaten with your own weapon as the first round.
Yeah. So let's see again. They both have always these interesting openings. So we have here both of them with a double T-spin, straight away cancelling each other out. And another double T-spin, and not quite fast enough for Litrol. He got the garbage.
He cancelled the next T-spin out.
Yeah.
Nonos
Another T-spin, just a single T-spin, sadly not enough to cancel out everything. So Nonos is doing slightly more damage here. Nonos was not able to cancel that T-spin. And we are progressing here. Litrol a little bit at a disadvantage, a little bit higher up. But both of them, because they're focusing on double T-spins, are doing a lot of damage once. But yeah, it looks like Litrol is now fighting down his stack, and Nonos has enough time to still build up some nice setups. Currently, very clear that Nonos is ahead.
He does a DT cannon.
Yep, and
wow. Just mid-fight putting it out.
That is really impressive.
Yeah.
And we have Litrol now really high up. The question is, can he still do any kind of setups to block anything? No, he can't. And with that, Nonos goes into the lead with 2-0.
The way Nonos is switching tactics, strategies mid-fight is impressive. He sees like this DT cannon setup, and he just straight and goes for it.
Cannon on Litrol, no cancel from Nonos. Okay, Litrol is really getting hammered. He's getting so much more garbage. He's really fighting to keep up. So
another T-spin. What it was on the triple T-spin? It was a normal T-spin.
Yeah. So double on Litrol's side. We have Nonos just has such a much more cleaner stack. It's really difficult to see how Litrol will pull up from this. So we now have a double, and he can do a Tetris straight away afterwards here, and Litrol doesn't have anything at the moment.
It does look like this.
Yeah, and it's out. Nonos has his first set win, so already pulled ahead. No chance that round. He won 3-0. So let's see if Litrol can maybe get a comeback here.
Maybe we can see Nonos forcing Litrol back into Puyo and switching.
Maybe. He always has the option between the sets to change. Maybe that is an option. But yeah, Litrol has to decide that.
It is the strategy that he was trying to pull off last time.
Yeah, the triple T-spin here. Wow, it worked. But that was really expensive. He's so high up. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was worth it. He is so high up that he can't do anything. Yeah, Litro had a really interesting setup where he set up for that triple, but Nonos had sent over so much garbage that he was just much too high. Even after his setup, there was nothing more he could do. And Litro is now going for a perfect clear, but he was not able to pull it off.
Yep. He's not taking anything.
Yeah, Nonos is just too fast. So you need to place 10 pieces for a perfect clear, and Nonos is not having it. He's giving you time for perhaps 5.
It's like he's reading a book, and he sees the way the pattern are already flowing.
Again!
How to play against him.
Man, Nonos is really dominating this match. Just the speed is just so high, and the amount of garbage being sent over. Litro is typically able to cancel at least one of them, but Nonos is already ready with the next one, and there's no cancel ready at that point.
Very impressive.
Yeah, same. Such an incredible speed. I mean, Nonos was always, for a long time, we always said one of the best players in Germany, and I think this is really to show how it looks. He's just incredibly impressive here, and even though he said he's kind of rusty, I think that this just shows he is still incredibly far ahead.
It's maybe he's rusty, yeah, but look at this. It's like muscle memory.
Yeah.
The way you can't tell me that he has forgotten everything.
No,
maybe he got a bit slower.
And then he's won his second set again, 3-0, absolutely dominating. So yeah, this is really, really insane. Let's see how if Litro can somehow come back here.
He didn't switch.
He didn't switch, he's sticking to Tetris. So that means no matter what happens, we're gonna have a Puyo versus Tetris match in the end.
Yeah, and almost here preparing the first T-spin. You can also try to get another Tetris out, but he decided to go for a T-spin instead. He already got no one was pretty high here, but if this is an advantage right now, I don't know, because he's also building down pretty fast.
Both of them have a pretty bad garbage stack. I think this might be a match where Litro has a chance to push the Nonos up, and that looks pretty bad for him right now.
It does.
And yeah, he can still place something, but that was... And the first point to Litro!
Maybe he can make the king fall.
Yeah.
Is this the game?
He only has to win another 8 rounds. And he has it in the back.
Come on. Now he's playing faster the combination, and if he's pulling it off, he might be able to.
Wow.
He might be able to
pull it off triple and a double. That was so close.
Very, very good.
So that was so close because he was almost topped out, but it was enough, and he was able to send over all the garbage to Nonos, and they are now almost on equal footing. Oh, that seems like a misdrop.
It's interesting because this is Nonos' strongest combination, and he pulled it off, and Litro's strongest combination. Nonos does not seem to be affected by it.
Yep.
Quite the contrary.
Nonos is just adapts to whatever is thrown at him.
Yeah.
Oh, and this is now really difficult here for Litro. He needs to build this up to get the double T-spin, and he just didn't get it. The wrong pieces were in the line. So, second, 1-1 in this set.
Does he have an ace up the sleeve? Is there something he can pull off? There's another T-spin star. Pulled off too late. He's playing too slow for this. His strategy might work, but it's too slow against Noonos. Because Noonos is an absolute machine. Yeah. What can you do against this? You can play as perfect as you want, but if Noonos is like 3 steps ahead of you, what are you gonna do then?
But Litro is putting up such a big fight at the top. It's really sad because he is really doing well, but Noonos is just overpowering him.
There's no way. There.
Yeah, he can perhaps place here something, but it's he's got the well open. Oh my god, will he be able to pull this off?
Yeah,
he has it and he puts it in the well.
He's back
oh my god, he's back. And Nonos has almost no space to put things because he's built up the walls on the left and right. He thought he could build up and just do a lot of damage.
He's pulling off a
He
combo.
still had it. He's been double available. That was really close. Very nice match from both of them.
Yeah. Vitro, I'm rooting for you right now.
Yes.
I hope you
Come on,
can.
Vitro, you can do it. And does he have it? No.
No, he does not
Vitro
have it.
almost had a perfect clear. Sadly, it didn't work out.
Yeah. Maybe it's not the worst we see. It's
He
not
was,
done yet.
yeah, he just didn't have the final piece that he needed. Otherwise, it was fine.
There's a T-spin for him.
Yeah, but a single. This is going to be difficult.
Oh,
Now
you're
it's a
right,
double
it's a
coming.
single.
Yeah, no, this doesn't look good.
Yeah,
I think this is match point probably for Hiku. Yes, that is a match. A match point for Nonos. So this means we have a revenge match between Nonos and Hiku in the finals. So French versus Germany, the two top players of both countries. That is going to be very interesting. Top Tetris player versus top Puyo player. Very, very exciting. Oh, very exciting. Let's see.
From here on
So,
out, it's only.
I think we need to go back to our heads, otherwise this is the final. We need to get hype.
Yeah, you're right.
So-
You're right. My comrade. My brother-in-law.
So, get hype. So, yeah. So, yeah, so we maybe we can we quickly show the overview because we're pretty much at the end. We can perhaps show what everything looks like. Sorry. Yeah, can we show the field here? Yeah. So here are the brackets, how it ended up. As you can see here, this is all of the matches that happened. And you can see we had a lot of people that we saw in the matches. We had Hiku and Nonos, of course, now in the finals. We had Baby Yoshi, Following G, we had Giant, we had Marshall, we had Avon, we had, and I'm forgetting anyone who else we saw in the matches here on the screen. I mean, we also had a lot of other people here. I think EXO we also saw at some point. Yukina was also there fighting against Eke. So yeah, we have a lot of people here that we were able to show. Of course, a lot of the other players also had impressive matches, but sadly we couldn't show them. So yeah, it was a very impressive match. So we're now at Hiku versus Nonos.
So
And now we are.
everyone who did not catch up, Nonos has to beat Hiku twice to get the title.
No?
Because Hiku is now at the winners queue, and Nonos is at losers queue. So Nonos have to get Hiku first to the losers, and then he has to beat him again.
Okay. So let's see if
War's
this
richtig,
works
ne?
out. I believe so. Is that correct?
Also Nonos muss ihn ja zweimal besiegen.
Ja, und du musst das Bracket resetten.
Yeah. Okay, so that means Hiku comes in here with an advantage. Let's see how this goes. Hiku on the left-hand side, Nonos on the right-hand side. Puyo versus Tetris. Wonderful that we have that in the finals. It's really one of those things that you like to see. And Hiku, of course, building up his stack as much as he can. Nonos trying to harass him as much as possible with garbage. But it looks like the chain is already triggered and it's going down. This is a 5, 6, 7. So that's
Already
a
a
7
7 chain.
I'm pretty sure that hits him out. Wow,
That's too much.
that was a lot.
The fish is superior.
I hate the fish. Down with the fish. Yeah. So, Hiku building up his stack again. Nonos doing here a DT cannon, trying to send over a load of garbage to harass Hiku, but as we've seen in the past, Hiku just doesn't care about garbage. He just continues on. He somehow still does his chains. Here it is. He has again a 4 double, a 5, and there is a lot of garbage. Put Nonos up half the way. It's really brutal. But looking at this, Nonos is actually sending over a lot, and that has blocked Hiku completely.
It's quite
So that
impressive.
is, he can maybe get out of this, but it's gonna be difficult. He's fighting down there, and he got a double,
There's a
triple
chain.
L4.
Look at this!
5, a 6. How the hell did he get that chain to work? That is a 7 chain out of complete garbage.
Look at Hiku smiling there. He enjoys this a lot.
He knows he's done it, but somehow he survived, so he has to continue on.
I think he's sitting there saying, "Oh, God, good thing this worked."
Yeah, he thought it was over, but it was too early.
Awesome.
So
Very,
let's
very
see if he
well.
can. Yeah, oh man, that's such a good play. And here we go again, we have a triple-double, pushing him up, and that is known as not again. So we are now at 3-0.
It's impressive. It's not even that Hiku managed to clear this one, he pulled off a 7 combo, and Noonos managed to counter it. Impressive.
Looked almost like a perfect clear on Noonos' side, a bad misdrop there just now.
Almost.
Yep. But he's working through it, but he's not harassing him enough, and another miss.
Oh no,
oh,
I
this
think
is
he
bad.
mistaken the L with the I.
Maybe, but he also messed up that spin double. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's a bit nervous now because this match is so important, but he's making more mistakes than I would expect, and he's just being pushed up higher and higher, and he's out. 3-0, first set point for Hiku.
Maybe he really gets rusty. Maybe not.
Let's see how this goes. Grand final. The final match between the two. Currently Hiku is at an advantage. Nono's setting up a DT cannon, but he needs to clean things up. Oh no. He wasn't able to do the DT cannon properly because he didn't have the right pieces. Hiku can completely just build up his stack without much garbage at all. This is going to hurt. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. And there he is. He's all the way at the top, but he's trying to save it.
Still in it.
To save it. It is so close, but no, that was bad luck.
Just to imagine, you fail the DT cannon and you survive a 5 chain afterwards.
Yeah. That just shows how much Noonos can improvise to somehow counter that amount of garbage.
Impressive. Absolutely impressive.
Yeah. So, resting Hiku, quite a bit of garbage. Let's see. This looks actually pretty good. Hiku got his chain going, but it's only it's 5. It's a 6. Oh no, a 6 is a lot.
He did a back-to-back.
Okay, he was able to block a lot of that garbage, but he's still half the way up the stack. Let's see if he can now capitalize on this, that Hiku now has to build up everything again. Maybe he is able to do this, but at the moment it does certainly seem as though Hiku is just building and playing this slightly better.
You really need little spins to save the day. And Noonos is preparing. My God, the T-spins in advance. This is the sentence I was searching for.
So Hiku is still setting up his stack. He's doing a double, but it seems like he has to build up everything right now. And on the other hand, Noonos at the moment, he can really just do a lot of lines at once. Oh, that looks bad for Hiku. Can he clean this up? This looks bad.
There's more to come.
Ooh.
There's more to come.
Yeah, this looks pretty bad. He can only do single chains to clean this up. And he's starting a chain. Is it enough? No, it's only a double. It's enough. And a lot of garbage again.
It's a lot of pressure right now.
He's doing a double, but is it enough? Hiku is, Noonos is still setting up his stuff. He's really fast right now. Just sending over as much garbage as possible. Can Hiku get his chain going? That is the 3 chain. But is it enough? That's a 1, a 2, a 3, a 3 double, and a 4. He actually managed to get a lot of chains going there. Noonos is all the way up at the top now. This is becoming pretty ugly for him.
Who's already shaking his head. He knows he's in trouble.
Yeah.
And it's hard. He needs to pull off a combo pretty fast.
Noonos is really... Oh, he got it. That was super close. Very impressive match by both of them. I thought Hiku was out there.
Noonos is quite in trouble.
Yeah, Noonos needs to pull out some wins here, otherwise he's gonna go out here. This is
To be fair, I think that he did not really get a favorable Tetris minor
Yeah.
for his run.
Ooh, this looks good for Nomos. This looks really good
This
for
one
him.
goes in.
Oh, this looks really good. Yeah, Hiku is in trouble.
Another
Hiku is
Tetris.
really in trouble. This is
big
it's over. There's no
He needs
chance.
a red one. He got a red one.
He got a
What
double. How
green
did he
one
do
with a
that?
double combo. But is it enough?
Oh, it's really,
Another
this-
red one.
He's getting a double, but he's not gonna make it. It's
Oh
so
my God.
close. Oh my God, he's cleaning it up. Is he gonna be able to do this?
If he
like
gets
with-
out of
oh,
this.
Oh my God! And it's a fleet pain.
So close, so close. Nonos is preparing another.
Oh, and now the chain is starting. Oh, okay. No, it's only a double. I thought this was a big chain. 1, 2 double.
There has been so much interruption on Hiko's side that he lost all his combinations.
Yeah, he needed to just do the small chains just to clean up his field. And now he was only able to send over some doubles. But looking at Nonos' field, he is really far up at the moment. So it's going to be very difficult for him to get through this.
But the problem with Nonos is that he is not able to pull off a good combination right now. Now there's another combination.
Yeah, now he has a nice T-spin double again. And he might be able to block what's going on in the middle there. But he triggers it. And this is a triple 4-5. This is a 5 chain. So this is going to be a lot. And Nonos cannot counter it. And Hiku pulls ahead again with 2-0.
Massive.
That was intense.
We currently 2 wins.
So
for
this
Hiko.
would be the set where he can get a match point. If he wins this, he is the grand champion, and he has retained his position from last time.
Obviously, I'm rooting for Hiko, but it would be so nice if Hiko.
I really want to see Nonos win this, just so that we have oh, that was that was insane. So much garbage over to Nonos just then. That was a 4 double chain. Absolutely brutal.
Nonos is playing as fast as he can. He's running out of his rear. I can see this one. But he's trying his utmost best to come back at this in the game.
Here we have a 4 double again. And Nonos was able to counter it. He's only halfway up the screen, even though there was such a big damage. So, oh my God, Nonos is cleaning up his stack. He will have, he's gonna have the well open in a second, and then he has a good chance of pulling a win out of this.
No, it did the combo. It did the combo off.
Oh, and he managed to cancel out that huge chain from Hiku just now, just with a load of Tetrises and combos after that. Oh man, this is intense. I'm not sure if Hiku can get this chain going. I think this is going to be pretty difficult. Yeah, he's running out of space. That is it. Hiku is out here. Hey, points for Nonos.
A true gentleman. He is applauding for Nonos. Hiko.
Oh, man.
You're having here.
Yeah, Master has just said that he has 3 T-spins are not as powerful. Yeah, I think it's more like you take them when you see them, but otherwise I think it's pure speed if you're playing against the Tetris against Puyo players. Wow, Hiku is again full with garbage on his side. This is really going well.
Also,
He did a 2 chain just to clean it up a little bit. But Nonos is really putting on the pressure. Ooh, a misdrop from Nonos just then. Maybe he can get this fixed. I mean, he switched it over to a T-spin. I think that is still fine. But no chain going from Hiku there. He was trying to get it to work. That's a 1 chain again. Yeah, Hiku doesn't seem to be able to get the big chains going. This is a 3 chain. Tetris again on Nonos' side, sending over.
he also sends trash over to.
So much. Hiku is really getting covered right now. I think he's gonna have trouble getting anything over a 3 or 4 chain, even if he can trigger
It
it.
will be very, very hard.
That was a
to
single
pull
chain.
the
That
right
was a
side.
single chain again. I think he is blocked. He's not going to get anything except a single chain going here. That's a double chain. And he's trying to get something to go, but it's really hard.
Hiko will be having very much
A
troubles.
double single. And there is a double, but Hiku just isn't getting any of the big chains. As long as Nonos can keep up with pressure, Hiku is going to lose this.
Yes, but he's trying his best to crack the bottom right part of the screen.
Yeah.
He is unable to access it.
And even right now, Hiko is really fighting, and he's only getting like double or triple chains. It's really for that is 5 a 6 chain. This will hurt, and this is going to be really painful. That was intense. Hiko managed to get one of the big chains finally going through all of that garbage. Amazing. So we are 1-1. For Hiko, this is really important. If he wins 2 more matches, he has the Grand Champion title. But Nonos also wants to pull ahead. He wants to be able to get his title back here at United LAN. Previously, he'd won it, so he really wants to get it back.
And it's a hard way to go there.
Yep.
No one is making it.
Oh wow, okay, that's an interesting setup. That was a single. That's a double. And he's now following it up with a normal Tetris, I believe. I'm not sure what he's building there. That is what a weird setup that he had there. I mean, I guess that was to get to a T-spin, but he didn't use it in the end.
There's some trash going over to Hiko.
Yeah, but Hiko is also triggering his chain now. I think this is a 4-5. Yeah, a 5 chain. And that might be too much. Hiko is... Nonos is still there. Oh, but a bad misdrop, and he is out. Okay, we are at the match point for Hiko.
Zipper.
So, match point. Nonos going for his BT cannon setup at the beginning again. Sending over a lot of garbage. Let's see if that can block Hiko. But he's triggering the chain already. That's a double, 2 double, a 3, a 4. Nonos is now at about the middle, but he was able to counter most of it. A lot of garbage over on Hiko's side. Let's see if he can clean it up a bit. The 3 chain, also countered by Nonos. Oh, this looks good for Nonos right now. I have the feeling this might work out. But he's not allowed to make any mistakes for this to work. So he did a double T-spin and a single followed up. Let's see what happens here. This is a 2, a 3, a 4 triple. Wow, okay, Nono's got a lot of garbage there. Hiko is building up his chains again. That is a triple going over. And Nonos was able to counter some of it, but he's really fighting it right now. He doesn't really have too much set up there. He's trying to dig down because if he can open the well, yes, this looks good, this looks good.
Oh! Came back from
Yeah, this looks good. He did a lot of Tetris and double T-spins here. This is going to... that was a good counter to Hiko. Hiko just now got his chain, but he pretty much just cancelled out all of the damage that came from Nonos. So even though Hiko managed to get a big chain going just then, it just didn't do anything to Nonos.
Prepared for this T-spin. And another T-spin. Follow up. Which sends a lot of trash over there.
Yeah, Nonos is currently going on a combo rush down, now setting up for a T-spin double again. Here comes a 5 chain. This could be painful, but he's still alive. He is fighting. He's still in it. He's still in it. Look at this amazing play right now. Oh, no, that was it. No. So that makes makes Hiko our grand champion here at United LAN in our tournament. Nonos did some amazing plays there, but sadly was not able to capture that. So yeah, that was the end of that tournament. Haben wir noch Zeit, kurz Interview oder irgendwas zu machen? Oder ist es? Ja, okay. So we would have time to maybe capture one of them here. Hiko, come. Yeah. Let's make some space. Oh, do you want? Okay. Sit down. So come on, sit down. Here, you need this. You need to wear this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you put it on like that, and then you can push the ears, and then you have.
Oh right.
Oh, I also need one. I also need that one. Thank you. So yeah, you just won this, by the way. So
really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The top players get one. So yeah, So now that we're in professional attire, how was the tournament for you? Come on, be serious.
Actually, I'm really happy with how it went. I feel like for me and Heaven, our level between before the tournament and after the tournament against Tetris was really not the same. Like I feel like I got better at playing against Tetris.
You guys mostly play Puyo, I guess. When,
Yeah, we mostly play
Yeah.
Puyo versus Puyo usually.
yeah.
So
So what is your method to fight best against the Tetris players? Because I was seeing you were really covered with all of the garbage in a lot of those matches. But I guess there's also techniques in Puyo to counter that.
yeah, like really, I felt like I shouldn't even try to make 5, 6, 7, 8 chains. Just always have a 3 chain ready and just put stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
In the end,
I noticed you were doing a lot of 3 chains and so on, just to clear the garbage away. Because because the big chains, I think I only saw you do 1, 7 or 8 chain throughout this whole match here now against Nunus.
yeah.
And everything else was mainly just like 3 and 4s. Yeah. We're getting some patriotic stuff happening here in the background.
Wow.
I guess this is now because France won. So yeah, I feel slightly ashamed as a British guy sitting here. So yeah. Well, I am German now, so it doesn't matter. We're neighbors now. So yeah. Otherwise, any big matches you really any matchups you really enjoyed? I mean, we had here the matches you played against Litrol as well. I was actually really surprised how good Litrol has become.
Yeah,
Thinking
literal.
back, I thought he only played Puyo. I was surprised he played Tetris throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I think it was yesterday. He even beat Nonus, and I was really impressed because I didn't even know he played Tetris.
Yeah, I always saw him as a Puyo player in the last tournaments we had. He always played Puyo. I knew he could play Tetris, but not on that level. So I was really impressed by his performance as well. Yeah. Otherwise, you didn't have a matchup with Elivar, right?
Yeah, I did.
Oh yes, you did. Hang on. No, sorry. No, sorry. Yeah, that's sad because I think Elivar was also a very strong player throughout the tournament.
Yeah.
Also had some very interesting matches. I know we had some fans in the chat as well who very much enjoyed those matches.
Well, actually, I'm a fan too.
Yeah. So yeah, again, congratulations to your win.
Thank you.
And I would be very happy to see you again next year when we have another tournament here.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe we can have another close match. I mean, last time we had the big match versus you and Patsy.
Oh yeah.
He'll be available next year as well.
Oh,
that might also be interesting. Again, that would then be probably a mixture of Puyo and Tetris because he switches a lot.
Yeah. So, I wish there was at least one Puyo versus Puyo match in the tournament. But...
Yes, sadly we didn't get to that. I was also hoping for that to happen.
Yeah.
I thought it was coming because Litrol was going to switch to perhaps Puyo against you or something like that, but he didn't. Yeah. So yeah, sadly we didn't see any Puyo versus Puyo matches. I'm not sure if any of the other brackets had it, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe next time.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, thank you again. Congratulations again to your win.
Well, thanks a lot.
Yeah, and thanks for representing PuyoPuyo.
Yes.
So it's always nice to see people from other communities joining us. And who knows, maybe we can perhaps send some people over to PuyoPuyo when you guys have a tournament at some point. That would also be pretty cool. So yeah, thanks again a lot. And yeah, for everyone watching, we have the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe tournament coming up next. So if you stick around, that's going to come up. And thanks everyone for watching and see you next time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Okay.
Was für ein geiles Turnier.
So.